Going back to what you were saying about sort of what Deborah can learn from Ava, another major theme on the show is sort of the generational divide, if you will, and the gap between the two of them, specifically as it relates to sort of comedic sensibilities, right? You have Deborah has some jokes that might not have aged too well, and Ava is, you know, of this generation, of the now. How does the show deal with sort of that gap between the two of them, specifically when it comes to like their comedic sensibilities? And do you think that can be instructive for viewers in a way?
I absolutely do. I think that the show never attempts to legitimize one of their perspectives over the other fully. If anything, it sort of sheds light on the flaws of both of their perspectives. I think in any sort of meaningful conflict resolution, or really any conversation, sort of casting aside the other person and labeling them as bad or ill-informed or too sensitive or outdated is not necessarily a great way to attack any sort of problem if your goal is progress or some sort of a resolution. So I think like the show does a great job of, you know, kind of letting them both have a little bit of egg on their face at times as it pertains to like their perspectives, and that, you know, Ava isn't always right, neither is Deborah. So I have heard from folks, from like various people who have told me like, yeah, this is a great sort of way for me to not just give up on my mother or my daughter type situations, because I think like now more than ever, people are really struggling to see each other's perspectives, because I think the world is changing so rapidly. And so I hope that a show like Hacks is a good model of, you know, people with a, you know, 50-year, 40-year age gap, you know, just sort of like finding a way to coexist, and beyond that, create great work or have a close relationship, you know?